Hello, hello, comrades. Welcome back to what I believe may be the finale of the Templars of Light. We're going to engage in the final battle here tonight. My God, we're going to be moving down south into the Ashlands, where we are going to take on Catlon and the Legion. I gave all of the dono spawns a buff as well. I felt that they were still too light for our group. We've got 47 dudes and they're all pretty jacked, so I gave them all a buff. The Second Empire army received a massive buff, and we're all ready to go. The final confrontation is beginning tonight. Beginning tonight for sure. As you guys can tell, my voice is almost fully back. Woo for me. I'm excited because I have some content that I like actually need to get done. I have like 4 or 5 scripts that I have written that I haven't been able to record because I had no fucking voice. So would really like to be back to making content again. So there'd be that. So all I'm doing now is just getting my guys healed up from our excursion at the Black Desert City. We wiped them out last night. Good to go. Hero, the Floodlands with Burns Caretaker was the call. Even without Sentient Saints, the dialogue has been an absolute vibe. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm glad. I'm glad that it's worked out. I'm glad that it has worked out. All right, we're going to send anybody that's healed over there. We're just healing everybody up in waves right now. Going in waves. Cathal, you get over here. All right, Riel. Maze, anybody else? Some of you guys should heal naturally. I'm more worried about the ones that actually got hurt when we were there. Like Lauren here, Seiji, and Kristen, you guys up next. Good, good. Wow, Riel cannot catch a break there. Yeah, so tonight we're gonna end this. Tonight it's over. We're gonna take out, or we're gonna try and take out Catlon. We're gonna see what happens and go from there. It's gonna be a good time. Cheers to the end. What a ride, win or lose, quality story. If possible, please save for a small aid for our men. Much appreciated. I'll hold. Absolutely goated. I'm excited about it. Do you have any non-genocidal runs in mind for the future after the cannibals? Yeah, so I don't always do genocide runs, although recently I do feel like my streams tend to devolve into genocide runs, which is ironic because it's almost never actually the plan to be a genocide run. It just happens based on story events and me being a dipshit and pissing off factions on accident. With that being said, the Cthulhu run that I'm doing after the Samurai Cannibals, I don't plan on being a genocide run, no. I don't plan on it being a genocide run. We'll see how that goes, but the plan is for it not to be a genocide run. We plan on taking out the Emperor and stuff like that because we're gonna do like a small Republic company, like 5 or 6 people total, very skilled gunners and whatnot, very very small team. And I want to take out the Empire because last time we did a Cthulhu run, we were in the Empire, so we didn't take them out. We took out the Jedi. I want to take on the Empire this time. All right, how are you guys doing? All right, all healed up. Good. We're gonna stay here for a day or two while we're healing up. Just get this done, and then we're on our way to the on our way down. Then we're going down. Way down we go. Volman's just slow. Sean Albert, you need to heal up. Who else? Tiffany, Luke Quinn. No, I think that's it. Okay, cool. We'll let them heal up. I'm here to break the stream. Pork, please don't break the stream. This is the finale, my guy. I'd really prefer if you didn't. Hero, did you happen to see my message earlier? If there's a Ver account in the Discord, don't forget to ban them. That's my hijacked account. I checked literally 5 minutes ago. Nothing there. I checked 5 minutes ago. Nothing there. I don't see anything. So as far as I can tell, we're all set, good buddy. I'll double check again in a little while, but I'm pretty sure we're all set. Pretty sure we are all set. Appreciate the heads up, though. Absolutely. Or is that a goat? A stray goat? Oh, no, it was the Blood Raider. Does that mean there's other Blood Raiders head up here? Nope. Just a random stray Blood Raider and some goats. Good to know. Well, the Discord banned me, but I wasn't hijacked. I'm just poor. Oh, I see. your membership ran out, I'm assuming. Pork. It do be that way sometimes. It do be that way. Throw these back in. Hero, you have my permission to let my new puppy eat the shoe of the people who don't like the stream. It's true. Listen, if you don't like the stream, then Artie's puppy will eat your shoes. Okay? And depending on the kind of person you are, those shoes, man, that's some cashola, you know? Some people spend a lot of money on shoes. I was never a huge shoe guy myself, but some people spend a stupid amount of money on shoes. All right, we'll just wait for Anderby. Anderby's got enough. We're fine. He'll be good. All righty, we're gonna make our way down south. We took out Emperor Tengu. We took out Longan. We crippled the United Cities beyond belief. We destroyed the Shek Kingdom, and I think it's time. Dora, the explorer, destroyer of shoes. It's true. It's true. I've heard that. All right, we're gonna wait for time to run on the lasers in Venge, and we're gonna cut straight down through Venge. Excuse me. Yeah, the plan is to cut down through Venge and just go straight down. Just gun it straight down. I think that we can do that without an issue. Hopefully the lasers actually turn off. Sometimes they haven't turned off for me. It happens. You gonna leave the crab dorks alive? Yeah, our main goal is to take out Catlon. That's the primary goal here, is ending Catlon. Yep. What's happening? It's worse when you get hit by invisible laser hitboxes. Yeah, that's always annoying. That's always annoying too. I went to Venge once without full protection on Beep, even though no lasers were hitting me. Beep just kept rapidly dying. Yeah. So sometimes if you speed up the game, it will mess with the lasers, and they will still hit your party, even though, like, they'll still be running, even though they're not supposed to. That's the downside of that. So, hopefully that doesn't happen. All right. Lasers. Anybody? Lasers? I don't see any lasers. Good. We can move. Get moving. All right. We're gonna head down straight this way. Why are the beams of light coming out of the sky? Because they are part of a satellite that was originally designed to terraform during the First Empire, help terraform Kenshi to be more habitable for the First Empire residents. However, they never got turned off, so now they're just rapidly burning things off. Now, where the laser's coming from is it's probably using the light of the sun. They're reflecting it down like a giant magnifying glass onto the surface of Venge is the likely option, likely answer there. Gotta be mindful of the thralls. Gotta be mindful not to get stuck. Be really annoying. Actually, we'll just head over here. We'll go around. We're not gonna make it if we go the other way. The lasers, they be coming back. And the lasers are back. All right, now we're dodging. We're dodging lasers now. Head up to the Storm Gap Coast. Very good. All right, and we're going to cut through this way. Very good, very good. Where's Saiyan? Finally, I make another plan. I make it to another stream, and my my bully punching bag decides to have a life again. So, fun fact, I don't know, were you around for when he died? Saiyan's character died, Pork. Did you know that? Saiyan died. That's terrifying. Are they in other places, or do they just stay in Venge? They're only in Venge. There used to be a second one, but it crashed in the desert. That's the eye that you see. That big storm right there. That thing. It's one of these in the sky. Right there. It's just the other one's up in space. But I sang Ding Dong. Saiyan's dead in the Discord. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. All right, we're gonna make our way down. We'll slow things down a bit once we get down towards the Ashlands, like down towards like Sonaris Dark. We'll start to slow things down a little bit, but I really want to get down there because I have a feeling that the moving through the Ashlands is going to be a tumultuous journey. But we're down here for a holy mission, a holy crusade. I just want to make sure we have enough time to actually spend on the Ashlands tonight, so I'm trying to get down there quickly. Goddamn. Can you build, did you make the memorial for Saiyan? I did. It's over right by, where is it? It's in here. It's in this little gap right here. There's a burial site and a statue of the Phoenix there. Yeah. Can you base in the eye or super close to the eye? No, because it counts it as being close to a structure or an existing settlement. It won't let you. Not in vanilla anyway. You can't. You can if you use the Shift F12 to force it, but even then, it's not super convenient. All right, we're gonna go down to 3 times speed. A meat shield. Yeah, you don't want any of this. You don't want the smoke. He has reavers. Yeah, you guys don't want this. Don't do this. You're not ready for what you're about to get. For the beating. For the beating. And what does this protect us from? Dust storms and acid? To be honest, we could probably put our helmets back on at this point. I think that we've done the things that we needed to do. I think we can put the helmets back on at this point. Put our hoods and shit back on. No more need for acid protection. We're pretty good in that regard, I think. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's fine. Worst case, we can always put the hats back on, but I think we're fine. I don't know where his helmet went. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, you know what? Actually, I do know where his helmet went. I think Duncan has it. Yeah, Duncan has it. There we go. All right. We're just going to go through and put everybody's hat back on. Everybody's helmet, I mean. Very good. Very good. Very good. We got a couple of robot limbs, a couple of economy limbs in the event that we lose some. I have a feeling that we're going to have a pretty fucking eventful evening in terms of combat, so we'll see how it goes. And then I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. Take these fools down. Filthy Reavers don't stand a chance. Nice. Nice. I'm having Trandoshans flashbacks. Having Trandoshan flashbacks, everybody. Alright, let's head up that way. We're on our way. Fighting against the Skelly Bros is going to be tough. It's going to be real tough. I think for the cannibals, the cannibal playthrough, so I always have my population settings set to ×2, so everything is twice as large. Squads are supposed to have 10, have 20. I think I'm going to set them to 3 for the cannibal run. I think that'd be fun as hell. How strong is Catlon? Strong. Real fucking strong. Real fucking strong. He's going to be a beast. And he has a falling sun. He's going to be a monster. Full masterwork gear, Maytel falling sun, stats in like the upper 90s. I mean, he's going to be a beast. I did 1.5 because I'm a baby back bitch. I think I'm going to go 3 for the cannibal run. I think it'll add some drama, make the combat bigger, make the battles feel bigger, more intense. I like big, intense fights. I really like really large fights. It's fun. I thought Catlon was... I think he's a hunter across the board, but the... he's a hunter across the board, but there are stat decreases on his weapons and equipment that put him down, that like drop him down. So, yeah. Do you only do squad size or squad size numbers as well? I have 1.5 for squad size, like the squad numbers, and then I'm going to do 3 for the squad size. So slightly more squads. I might do 2. I might do 2 and 3 actually. So double the squads and then 3 times the squad sizes. Yeah. Yeah, I want larger combat. Like especially now, like I feel like recently I'm just like, you know what? I can really appreciate a absolutely fucking massive like combat scenario. I think it's a ton of fun, and it keeps the late game fresh because then even if you build up a decent sized like force with good trained guys, you know, if your 40 guys are going up against 200, it's devastating, you know. So, do you need to save and reload if you alter those settings mid game? Yeah, you need to do an import. You need to do it. I would do an import. I don't think you need to, but I would recommend doing an import. Any new squads that generate will have those settings, but any squads that existed previously will not. So, all right, just keep moving. Just keep moving. Very good, very good. This way. I'm gonna do 1.75 and 1.2 squad number. I think that's it. Yeah. Good way to go. Good way to go. All right, we're almost down. Daytime cool. I can actually fucking see again. Very good. I think it's gonna be the first time I've been to the Ashlands since I've got the new PC too. So my settings are all different, and I'm excited about it because I'm excited to see what it looks like. It's not going to be a huge difference, but like from an atmospheric perspective, I'm curious as to what it's going to look like. All right, all right. Going in, making good time. Beelining it for the Ashlands. There it is. The Ashlands. Now, we are going to go around Sniper Valley, and we're going to end up going... What is that? Those crab raiders? Those are crabs. I'll avoid the crabs. More crab raiders. Okay. Okay, all right. We're going to switch to 3 times now as we're moving through Sniper Valley. Be mindful of the crab raiders. Try to avoid them if we can. I think we're probably going to go up and fight the skin bandits. They are in the way. Like, on the way, but I think that we'd have to eliminate them. I don't think we can stand to let them stay. So I think our first major combat encounter is going to be against the skin bandits. The first encounter of the end, of the finale. How shitty it would be if we lost the final confrontation. Imagine that. It's possible too. Like there's a real possibility we might lose the final encounter. So also ending the skin bandits is always morally correct regardless of who you are. Indeed, especially if you play Project Cthulhu, because on Cthulhu, the skin bandits wear Twi'lek skin too, and it's fucking horrifying. They have the Leku and everything. Oh god, it's awful. It's truly awful. They have them stretched over B1 battle droids. It's truly the stuff of nightmare. If you lose the final confrontation, you should do a Second Empire Resurgence run as the Second Empire. That is an interesting idea that a lot of people have asked me to do, actually, since I did my What If Catlan Tried to Retake Kenshi video. Excuse me, god damn. Alrighty. All right, we've got acid rain right now. Is that what's happening? Oh, there was, but not anymore. Frankie dropping in with a party of 28. Good timing, my friend. As we're on the finale. We are on the finale here. We're leading our Templars against Catlan. That's the final fight here. Yeah, we're leading our Templars against Catlan. But first, we have to take out the skin bandits because those are abominations that we cannot handle. We cannot abide by. So we're dropping them first. Hello, Butter Boy. Anything I miss? Nope. Just fought Catlan in my Knights of the Nine run. That's so funny. That's so funny. You know what's really funny about you using Knights of the Nine? This playthrough started out with Riel using the Knights of the Nine armor. That's really funny. Look, I think some of them still have the swords. Yeah, I started this out as a Knights of the Nine run, and it turned into Templars after the Civil War took place in Season 2. It's funny. It's funny. The Knights of the Nine armor sucks. The chest, dude. The chest. There's no fucking chest protection. They take like so much damage to the stomach and chest. It's asinine. It's so bad. It's so bad. The number of times that my leader here almost died from chest damage was asinine. I guess it's kind of a trade-off because the weapons are insane. The armor is straight booty. Straight booty. Straight booty. The sword is OP at 3-shot Catalan. Yeah, the Blade of the Crusader, I like Riel was a blender, dude. He was chopping off limbs like it was nobody's business. Like it was nobody's business. Tiffany down. Come on, you guys. Let's get up here. We're about to go take out the skin bandits. Settle that, and then we move. Then we move. Does it have good limb coverage? So yeah, I felt the limbs were fine. I felt like my chest and stomach were constantly getting hit. Terrible stuff. Terrible stuff. Oh man. I'm gonna take out these filthy skin bandits. And then we're on to the Second Empire. Flesh Brothers, there they are. Hey, look at that. Double sub. Much appreciated. Thank you, as always, saying. Goated behavior. We'll drop the skin bands. Thankfully, all of our weapons, too, are, like, designed for fighting skeletons. So, we have some damage, some damage boosts occurring here. Streak's unconscious. Of course she is. All of our weapons deal extra damage to skeletons, as they should. Upwards of 20 to 40%, depending on the weapon. No, guys, we're not chasing them down. We're not chasing them down. We're over here fighting the ones that are in front of us. If they come over here, we'll deal with them with cheese. Should use katanas as hackers have human penalty. Oh man, do you have masks for Catlon? Nope. No sir. No, sir, we're just going to avoid the dust clouds. But first things first, we gotta deal with the skin bandits. First things first, we gotta deal with the skin bandits. Attack! Did someone get left behind? Yeah, she's unconscious. We'll grab her in a minute. Cut all these bros down. Yeah, so they're gonna pick her up and bring her back here, and that's fine. Oh no, she's right there. That's fine. Okay, so they got reinforcements coming in. Why is the streambot spamming chat on hero screen? Because it sends it in both YouTube and Twitch. There's two messages, and it sends them both on YouTube and Twitch. So it and the chatbot on screen, it sends them on both. Like you see both, but it only sends once every 30 minutes. So. The voice is back. Yeah, it's back, baby. I can talk. My God, I can talk. Fucking stoked about it. All right, finish off these monsters. Put them down. Streak. No, Streak. You don't fight. You get over here. Stop fighting. Get over here. Was both said from YouTube. I don't know, Dragon. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. It sends two messages, two from YouTube, two from Twitch. I don't know, man. Purge the clankers. It's true. It's true. It's getting you to shop now, Muffin away. Probably something that she would say. Yeah. Wow, there's a lot of them. Goddamn, we are actually surprisingly outnumbered. Surprisingly outnumbered here. All right, that's fine. That's fine. This is fine. How are we doing? Swinging. Don't get corralled. Don't get corralled like that. Keep swinging. All right, yeah, we're gonna take a little bit of damage here, but it's fine. How does one manage to train so many characters? Lots of fighting. Lots and lots of fighting. Big, huge battles. People spawning in 1,500 Shek at your base. That kind of thing. Nox is being peeled. Very unfortunate. Let's get you out of here, good buddy. Jeez, Nox is being peeled. Save him. Save him. Ah, shit. Keep fighting, keep fighting. Listen, yeah, we got a couple guys being peeled, but it's fine. There's special lore beef between the Holy Nation and the Skin Bandits. There is not. If the Holy Nation knew the Skin Bandits were a thing, presumably they don't know about them, right? Most people don't come here and live. Presumably, if they knew that they were a thing, they would not be like they'd be marching down there in a heartbeat. I have no doubt. Keep swinging, boys. Keep swinging. We're taking them down, but we are taking some damage here, so we just got to keep going. Put that man down. Good. Poor Nox. Who's caged right now? Deshaun and Nox are currently caged. And I think Nox is starting to lose his armor. Pick that lock. Yeah. Deshaun, same with you. Pick the lock. He has 0% chance. Yeah, shit. Okay, alright. I feel like they'd avoid it in Narcos land. I mean, but if you found out that skeletons were stealing the skin of people, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like there'd be some kind of a holy war about that. Start executing people too. We need to make sure they don't get back up. Can't risk them getting back up. Put them down. Non-Ochronite skin. And Ochronite skin. And Ochronite skin. I doubt that actually marched the Deadlands. They just use it to rightfully scare children and accuse skeletons of doing it. Yeah, they also, like, it's very likely they don't know that the skeletons live, that there's like a city of skeletons in the Deadlands. They know that the skeletons, there are skeletons. Who the fuck is that? Skin 1. Oh, he has the Maytail plate mace. That's fucking terrifying. That's fucking terrifying. Okay. Riel, get up here and get him out of here. Pick that lock, get him out of there. Oh, we gotta get upstairs. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Come on, man, get up here. Stop what you're doing. Pick that. Stop what you're doing. Pick the lock. Why is he not doing this? Stop it. Pick the lock. Damn it. You're gonna kill him. He's gonna die. Maze, you're on execution duty. There we go. Come on. Come on. Of course he failed. There we go. There we go. Pick him up. Get him out of there. Stunning. Put him down. Heal him up. Okay, and we need to go get Deshaun too. Got the whole legion's coming in here. What machine is that? That's the peeler machine. Get him out of there. Come on. Has there ever been a Phoenix who tried to defy Holy Nation traditions, kind of how the Sheks did? We don't know. We don't know. Even if there was, he probably wouldn't have been Phoenix for long. I'm sure. Jarvis is dead. Ooh. Oh, Jarvis was one of our scribes. Okay, that's not that bad. Okay, I thought it was somebody here. Never mind. He wouldn't have been Phoenix for very long, though. Let's be honest about that. He probably wouldn't have been Phoenix for very long. The clergy would have removed him. Take him down. Kill as many as we can. The last scribe is gone. It's true. The scribes are officially gone. But we're in the final confrontation here. So start executing. Take him down. Kill as many as we can. Everybody else doing good. Anybody else locked up? Not yet. Very good. We have killed very many of them. Very, very many. God, there's so many. What are the actual government types of the Holy Nation and the UC? Like, what are their real-life counterparts, essentially? Well, the United Cities is a, like, feudal feudal capitalistic society based on Edo period Japan, where the emperor is a figurehead and is supposed to have power, but he's actually a ceremonial figure. And the shogunate, who's the in real life it was the military leader, but in Kenshi it's the economic leader, being that of Longan, the head of the Traders Guild, holds all the actual power. But it's more like a feudal dynasty, okay, a feudal empire. The Holy Nation is a theocracy, which is we don't really need to explain that, but is a theocracy. And then the Shet Kingdom is more a combination of the Mongols, the Turks, and the Vikings, in the sense that they are a meritocratic society that has a primarily rating-based culture. Okay, just keep going. Just keep going. Put down as many as we can. Keep executing. Keep executing. I gotta make sure we kill as many of these fools as we can. I don't want them getting back up. I also need... Who has a healing kit? You do? You're on heal duty. Just start healing people. Very good. Very good. Slander. Nothing but slander. All right, so just keep executing them. Keep these guys down. Down for the count. Who else is being KO'd? Oh, no, we can't have Kaon get in here either. Get in here. Come on. Come on. Grab him before the peeler starts to take him. There we go. Stop what you're doing. Ah, I know what this is, too. I know why it's doing this. Seda, get over here and start executing people. Oh, what's this? Are we gonna crash? Is it gonna happen? Are we getting one of those famous Kenshi crashes right now? Let's find out. Give it a second. We might be. I think we're frozen, guys. Of course we are. Of course we are. I love your lore takes, but there's nothing capitalist about the UC. That's a shit community imagines. It's a dynastic oligarchy based on feudal Japan. That's it. No capitalism there. I mean, that's not technically correct, though, right? Like, it's based on feudal Japan, but it is a capitalist society in the sense that if you have money, you are elevated to a higher station. And as a result of capitalism being ingrained in the feudalistic society, right? It's a combination of things. It's a feudalistic society that, with an oligarchy that prioritizes the merchant class. So because it prioritizes the merchant class, capitalism is a major part of how their hierarchical structure functions. Capitalism is a major component of how their hierarchical structure functions, because it is a feudal society and an oligarchy that prioritizes the merchant class. We definitely froze. Yep, there it is. There it is. Oh, no. That's fine. That's fine. Reload. That's fine. Guild-based, not capital-based. I disagree. I disagree. I disagree. You don't have the right to sell capital. That's capitalism. I mean, that's not by that logic. Merchants Guild were capitalists before the concept was ever invented. I mean, I disagree. I disagree, but that's fine. That's fine. They had money and the right to trade resources. Again, I disagree. Where was the auto say we're in Sonara start? Wait for it. All right, so we didn't lose that much. Okay, very good. We didn't lose that much. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. We just got to free Nox and Deshaun again. right, I'm gonna have you go on passive. Your job is to medic, be a medic. They're just late stage capitalism moving into corporatism. Indeed, indeed. Wait for it. Three times for this. Speed up the lock-picking process a bit. There we go. Alright, we'll pull you out. Unfortunately, we lost his pants this time around. I'd say more people have no idea what socialism and communism are, and the vast majority have no idea what the difference is. That's true. That's true. Both don't work. Okay. KO, Nox, KN out. Yeah, we can't have that. No, Real, you need to get up here and free our boy. God damn it. Get another one. Okay. We're the first and second empires, full empires, are more defined eras with in-depth political states, more similar to now. It seems that way. The second empire was like a full interconnected empire. I guess let me reread it because I guess I'm misunderstanding your question. With the first and second empires, even full empires or more defined eras with in-depth political states more similar to how they are now. Oh, no. I'd say that they were full empires. Okay. I'd say they were full empires, yeah. The first empire... Well, okay, so the first empire I wouldn't necessarily classify as an empire. I don't think they did either. They were a colony who, as far as we can tell, they were a colony that were on Kenshi, and they had, were primarily focused on machinery, invention, industrialization, all of that stuff. But I don't know if I would classify them as an empire. They seemed more like a colony, right? It seems like now we classify them as an empire because they were a major power on Kenshi, but we don't really know enough about them to classify them as being an empire in that traditional sense. The second empire was almost definitely an empire. The second empire was definitely a full empire. They had a full logistics network. They had trading networks. They had, social programs, hierarchical classes, they were a full-on empire. They had, a military branch, an executive branch, agricultural branches. They had, food programs in place, all that stuff. They were a full-on empire. First empire, we don't know enough about them to make an actual assertion as to whether or not they were a full empire or not, or if they were just an industrialized society that we have labeled them as such. Kind of hard to say. Luke Quinn, what's your... Luke Quinn's unconscious. Okay, well, we gotta get you out of here. Who has decent health that can still do stuff? Abser, you do. What are you doing right now? Your job now is to execute. Just start executing people. Very good. Put him down. We gotta go pick that lock. All right. Okay. And we can put you down too. Are the items item rotation execution mods right? Yeah. Yep, item rotation execution, they all work. The term united means, hold on, I mean the full empire. It's not like the UC or whatever is bigger than that, more like a dominant power. The term united means under one identity. Well, I mean, it just means that they're a coalition, right? They're in, because the thing is like the United Cities, they're all technically speaking, they're like independent city states that have formed a united coalition under like like a confederalized or consolidated coalition under an emperor, right? So each lord, each noble has control over their territory, over their land, over their city, over their subjects. But then they answer to the higher power, being that of the emperor, right? So they are independent in a degree, but they have their power was given to them, their land and power was given to them by the emperor. So, you know, it's there. Kind of like it's like Japan after the Sengoku period. They're under one rule, but still everyone is master of their own borders. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. On only difference is there isn't a wide gap in territory where there are two where the two can properly connect each other unless the drones communicate relying on smugglers, swamp people trade to trade their goods. Indeed. Indeed. Perfect real world example is the USA, a bunch of separate independent states under a federalized coalition. Yeah, pretty much. They would probably strive to take control of the swamps if I was them. I don't know. Taking control of the swamp seems like more work than it's worth. Also, the swamps is controlled by several. I have a video that I'm working on about the swamps actually. The swamps are controlled by a conglomerate like a very fragile coalition of mob families. They're basically the New Vegas Strip from Fallout New Vegas, and dealing with that would probably not be ideal. No, Kale. Dealing with that would be a pain in the ass. They do too much infighting there. But also from an environmental perspective, I don't imagine that dealing with the swamps, like going and trying to take over the swamps, is a smart thing to do. It'd be the equivalent. It's like the U.S. and Vietnam, right? Like, it's like the U.S. with Vietnam. Like from an environmental perspective, it'd be a fucking disaster. They're not equipped or prepared to deal with a war in the swamps. They're not ready for it. Even if they have the technological advantage on it, they're not ready for it. They ain't ready for it. I should have brought some backup equipment. Jesus. Do I have anything? I don't think I have much. I might have pants somewhere. Nope. Hard no. I don't think I do. I have backup weapons. That ain't gonna do me much good. Well, shit. All right. Yeah, not good. Not good. Oh, Kale's unconscious. We should probably help out with that. That's fine. All right, everybody start healing each other up. Very good. There's got to be a bed in here, if I recall. We can go in here and lay down after we kill after we kill Savant. Does cheese exist in Kenshi? Real genuine question. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. Wow, that is horrifying. Savant looks real fucked in this one. Okay. All right, yeah, he's looking pretty gnarly. Herbert, Duncan, and Riel get in here. Nice. Put him down. Kill the man. Kill the man. Goats exist, which means milk has to exist. Yeah, I don't know if there's cheese or not. By mentioning cheese graters. Interesting. I mean, probably, yeah. I guess that would make sense. Would you like to claim this town? No, I would not. No, I would not. What I would like to do is sleep. We have one bed here, and we can sleep in that. Seiji, kill this fool. Kill this fool. Nice. Nice. What are your stats? What do you have with katanas? Damage versus humans. Armor pen. I mean, using damage against humans. It's not going to help us too much against the enemy, though. What do we got? Negative damage versus robots. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. We're going to have to give Kale his gear. It's the only option. Oh, Kale is in a recovery coma. Someone go pick up Kale. Inquisitor Seda, I want you to go... No, not sorry, not pick people up. We need you to go continue executing people. Gotta make sure we execute as many of these guys as we can. Who the fuck is locked up? Luke Quinn. They've got Luke Quinn. Fucking awesome. And all of his good gear is gone. I think our boy Luke Quinn may be fucked. Coming here is definitely going to take a hit on us. It's bad. It's bad. No way there's a beak thing with a fedora hat somewhere in this world. Maybe. Maybe. Pick him up. Get him out of there. All right. Oh my god, they just keep getting guys in there. Who's in here now? That's Tiffany. Ah, Christ, Tiff, you might get murdered. You might get murdered. And Kale's back in a peeler. Fucking Christ, man. I feel like we keep having to do this. Alright, head in here. Probably not. I already established beak things are turkey. This is official hero canon now. Oh no, this is happening. Skin bandits, when being healed, complain of feeling pain. Example, they say hurts so fucking bad. Yeah, they do that, don't they? Start executing, Shay. Start executing. Kill them all. Hero in chat, what's a better baseline strength for a thief, 50 or 60? You can never go bad with more strength. Always get more strength. You can never go... It can never be bad to have more strength. Be strong. Get strong, my friend. Get strong. And Santos is going now. God fucking damn it, dude. I don't know if we're going to get him out in time. Gotta be a way to destroy these damn things. A couple of our boys are in bad shape. Bad shape. Keep executing these guys. Who's in jail now? Tiffany again. Yeah, Tiffany's definitely gonna fucking die. Oy vey. This guy? Yeah, Van? No. You can block the peeler machines with skeletons. There's gotta be... Block them with skeletons. Oh, you know what? That's a good idea. Hold on. Pick you up. Put you in there. Yes, yes. Put the skeleton bodies in there. We love that. Okay. All right, cool. That's an idea. You're a smart man. You're a smart man. You're a smart, smart man. Put you in there. Seda, go pick up a random one. Luke Quinn's back in the peeler. Jesus Christ, Luke Quinn. You're not Luke Quinn. Who are you? You're Cannon. Yeah, we gotta get up here and pick that lock. Any second now. Real bad. Real bad. What's rolling on the floor and screaming and pissing and begging for its life? The Holy Nation. Oh man, yeah, this is going great. Now get over here, you fucking buffoon. Pick him up. Put him down. Dude here, pick him up. Put him in the peeler. Stunning. Pick this fool up. Execute him. Pick him up. Put him in this peeler. Oh no, there's already somebody in that peeler. Okay. Alright, alright. Alright. Put him in this one. Okay, why are you giving your own men haircuts? I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to. It's not the intention here. Oh man, come on. 20 from Arceus. You're really grinding their gears now. What we need to do is finish executing these fucking fools. Execute the lot of them. Kill them all. We need to make sure that not a single one can stand up anymore. Once they're all good and dead, things will be fine. You guys all need to stop doing that too. Everybody get like bum rush back into here. Everybody bum rush into here. We're on hold. Everybody get in here. Very good. Goro died. That makes sense. He was a slave. Gray's dead. That also makes sense. He was a slave. You go pick you up. Where's Nox? Nox is being carried by a skin bandit. Of course he is. Of course he is. Cassius, he's there. Who else can we pick up? Pick up Tiff. Reno, go pick up Santos. Tiff. Quinn. Also carried by a skin bandit. Not sure where you're being carried to. Probably to the other one. Yeah, Streak's being carried off to the other location. Oh, no, back here. Yeah, wild shit's happening. And all the skin bandits are rushing back here to attack us. Oi, fucking day. Are you currently using any conquering mods? Have you had bugs where cities duplicate? I have not had bugs where cities duplicate. I am using the Conquest mod. Humans, when you leave them unsupervised for 0.004 seconds. This fucking fool's up again? Oh my god. All of you guys get out here. We just gotta keep killing them. We just gotta keep killing them. That's all. Just keep killing them. Debating if I should use Conquest or not for my precursor run. I think it'd be fun. Yeah, yeah, it's good. It definitely has some weird things going on with it sometimes, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Oh my god. Like you have to play with it a bit. It's not perfect. Reconquest definitely has its issues, but it's a good mod. I've enjoyed using it. Just keep executing. They just keep fucking coming too. Where are the triangle bandits coming from? And there's more. This is the problem. We've killed him. We've killed him. In terms, oh fuck, oh fuck. Watch us not even get to the end. You know what? I'm gonna have to use it. We have a 10 in reserve. We have a 10 in reserve, and I'm gonna have to use it. We had a 10 in reserve, and we're gonna use it, boys. We need backup. There it is. We need backup. We've got backup. I don't know how well they're going to do, but we've got it. Keep them at bay. Just keep swinging. Who'd have thought that we'd have this much fucking trouble with these? On the upside, too, the corpses from the Templar loyalists will let us get our boys back. Excuse me. Got the 22. That's true. That's true. We've got some reserve numbers. Got a couple in reserve. Just keep swinging. Taking acid rain damage too, which is not helping. All right, we need to get at least some of our guys picked up and taken care of. All right, get in here. Put you in a bed. In a bed. Here, it did say something like it's just RNG, no hitboxes. I think it didn't matter. Sort of really does. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Real life, most people who do nothing but fight die looking for them. Kenshi's most unrealistic to me because in a lot of regards, sword combat is way less forgiving. What are we talking about? I feel like I missed part of the conversation. Yeah, I feel like I missed part of the conversation. What are we talking about? How are we doing? I was making a statement. Okay, all right. Let me reread it so I can understand. In real life, most people who do nothing but fight die looking for them. Okay, touche. Yes, you are correct. Kenshi's mostly unrealistic to me because in a lot of regards, sword combat is way less forgiving. Yes. Realistically, way more deadly than Kenshi could show. Oh, yeah, easy. Yeah, easy. 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 Yeah. In real life, sword combat is firstly, it's quick, typically, unless, of course, you have, like, full armor. And then have you guys ever seen, too, like, people in full plate mail, like, actually, like, duking it out and shit? It's actually kind of hard to watch sometimes, depending on the circumstances. Like, if you watch, like, not like a sparring match, right? I'm talking about, like, people, like, reenacting people in full plate mail fighting to the death, right? It's fucking grisly, dude. It's grisly. As they're like in full plate mail because swords aren't going to really do much, right? It's not as simple as being like, I'm just going to stab in the hole of their eye. It's not like that, right? Like, most of your joints are covered. Like most damage from sword for in full plate mail is done because of blunt trauma, not because of sword combat. It's blunt trauma. And half the time it ends up not even being a sword fight or like a weapon fight. A lot of time it ends up with them on the ground just beating the fuck out of each other like crazy. It's a lot of grappling. They're just in full plate mail punching each other. They're tired, they're desperate, they're crawling. Like it's grisly, man. It's grisly. Very grisly. Very grisly. It is not combat for the faint of heart. Grappling, yeah, dude, it's grisly stuff. Grisly stuff. Nox is out here dying a very slow, painful death. We should probably go pick him up. Kale, too. Very good. Okay. Looks like the vast majority of my men are in here. We're going to have everybody come back into here. Get into this building. And everybody that's not in here needs to go get picked up. So we're going to have that be the case. Have that happen. Very good. Very good. All right. Templar loyalists are out here still fighting. We're going to go start picking people up. Saram, you too. Look at Hero describing whatever he just talked about with the sound muted. Makes it look like he's telling us a story about how he beat Satan into submission for the cause. Was the sound muted? It may have been muted. Who knows? Sometimes my vocals cut out because I have a limiter on where there's a certain level of sound that has to be... like there has to be a certain decibel level for sound to come through. And also it decreases it to a certain decibel level. What I was saying was that combat in medieval culture is fucking grisly. They're just like beating the shit out of each other. So sound was on the whole time. Okay, yeah, Pork's just being Pork. I muted it because I'm listening back to my editing. Oh, Pork, you gotta open with that with stuff. You can't just say that I'm muted. You gotta open with that, man. You're gonna confuse me. All right, put you down. Griffin, where's Griffin at? Go get Griffin. Cassius at? He's over here. Go get Cassius. Pick him up. Thankfully, it looks like our Templars are doing their jobs. We're going to get our boys. Get them picked up. Very good. Okay. All right. Put him down. Who else? Brecht. Gotta go get him. Wow, healing from this is gonna be a right pain in the ass. Nox is probably gonna die. I don't think at this point there's much I can do for him. He's got no armor. It was Streak. Yeah, she's lost an arm. Sacrifices and whatnot. These losses were expected. This is the final countdown. You say a limiter and voice changer? I didn't say voice changer. I said limiter and a threshold. No voice changer. No. This is au naturel, baby. Au naturel. This is just how I sound. The majority of people weren't as heavily armored as we think. A full suit was only affordable for nobles. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No. And with Tiff, yeah, I think she's done. Luquin, he lost most of his gear, unfortunately. Yeah, I gotta focus on the ones that we can save. Gotta focus on the ones that we can save. I'm not finished with you yet, human. Are you acknowledging that you're not human finally? About damn time. Okay. Yeah, knights were nobles. Alright, looks like our initial Templar backup is not going well. I might use one more. Yeah, I'm going to drop one more for the sake of... Alright, we got one more in reserve after this. These guys will hopefully be able to keep them situated. Land, we can get him. Pick that man up. There we go. Alright. Keep these skin bandit fiends situated. Amongst them, there should be a single leader, too. I'd given them a leader, I believe. Was it just a High Templar? It may have just been a High Templar. Okay. Get in here. Okay. There we go. Healing them up is going to be an absolute fucking pain in the ass. This is going to be ridiculous. Evil is fairly less violent with me being dead. Is Evil here? I don't think I've actually paid attention. I don't think Evil's here right now. Evil, are you here? I don't think I've seen Evil. Oh, shit. Okay, well, apparently old machines have decided to come in and just completely clean house in this place. Good to know. I think Evil might be on vacay. Yeah, look at this. Good to know. Old machines just came in and decided to clean up. Clean up the mess. Okay, so healing us up from this debacle is going to be a pain in the ass. Almerd, head up here. Body in there. Put that thing in. Good. All right, we got to get the main soldiers healed up. Good to go. Evil's gonna tune in the next 45 minutes and drop a load on us. Oh man. Robot spiders might be OP. I mean, yes and no. It depends. Their attacks are considered harpoon and they have no stagger, so like in that regard, yes. But they also like you can attack them. Like attack slots don't really affect them. I feel like so they don't work the same with them. So oh man. His muscle mommies are all dead, so I doubt it. That's true. That's true. We wiped out the Shek entirely. They gone. Don't you have 2 portable beds? We have 4 portable beds, but unfortunately we can't place them in here because we're in a building. Although I guess theoretically I could place them with the Shift F12 and then just remove them from my inventory. Because the only reason we can't place them is because of a technicality. Because we do have them. We have 4 of them right there. But we can't place them because it's not a building we own and whatnot. But I feel like in terms of realism that doesn't that wouldn't work. So yeah. In terms of realism, we could place them, but you know, the game won't let me do it unless I do it with the Shift F12. Yeah, I'll drop 4. I'll drop 4. Otherwise, we're just going to be sitting here watching me heal over and over again. I'll drop 4. I have 4. Literally the only thing stopping me is the ability to do so. I think 4 is fine. Okay. Let's get some of our guys healed up then. Put Griffin in there. We get in there. Koi. Very good. Very good. All right, we got 4. We got 4. Doors closed, and we're doing what we can do. We're gonna have to go loot some of the bodies off these guys too, off of some of our Templars. There's still so many skin bandits. Kale, you get over here. Stunning, and have you run right back in. Very good. Very good, very good. Here, did you see those wild vertical builds someone did? I did, I commented on it, and I was stoked that he posted a video of it. It's fucking awesome. I'm really excited to see someone else doing Kenshi build videos using the Shift F12 finally. It's only been something that I've wanted and said that I've wanted, and that I've wanted people to do for, like, ever, so I'm stoked as hell to see people doing it now. Beyond excited. Beyond excited. Very cool. Very cool. Did a stunning job, too, by the way. Did a stunning job. Part of me is tempted to try it myself. Do it. Jump on it. Hell yeah. Base builds for days. I want to see a whole a whole new genre pop up, guys. I want to see more base building content. More base building. All right, we're gonna get healed up, and then we're gonna head out and head into Second Empire territory, and you know, we'll go from there. Luke Quinn is still outside. Luke Quinn's dead. Luke Quinn is dead. He died. Yeah, Luke Quinn died. He did not survive. Yep, he did not survive. We lost Luke Quinn, we lost Tiffany, we lost Stag. All of our martial artists died. And we lost, I think, one or two of our actual soldiers too. So a bit of a loss. Although I can't say that I'm shocked by that. Big Ups just died. He was enslaved. Yeah. Can't say that I'm shocked about that. Because, again, you know, we came into this fight with the Skin Bandits knowing damn well that this was going to be a pretty aggressive confrontation. We knew that when we came here. You head out. Fantastic. Romello, Duncan, Kale. Very good. Now, Maze. Gotta do this the slow way. That's a question that you reminded me of. What general stats do you aim for in your not elite soldiers and generic recruits? Attack, defense, strength, dex, toughness. I mean, I tend to just go... I tend to train everybody up. I just tend to put more focus on my main characters. It also depends on the types of weapon they're using, you know? If they're using heavy weapons, I try to lean more towards strength. But, like, I try to... I aim for attack, defense, strength, dex, toughness. Just those normal ones. Oh, like numbers? 50s, 60s. 50s, 60s, maybe 70s, depending on how many I'm going for. Also, we're not talking about how Hero is a lo-fi employee enough in here anymore. Not a lo-fi employee. Do work with lo-fi, but not for them. With them, not for them. The heal up is always the boring part. Mello, you're good. Duncan, you're good. Kale, good. Cathal, Griffin, good. All right. Bowman, Cathal, Shay, and Canary. I haven't seen Lo-Fi in here in a while. I hope he's not part of the layoffs going on these days. No. Nope, not at all. Not at all. He's just a busy man. Busy man. He's just a busy man. Busy man. I was chatting with him yesterday, actually. They will arrive to call me out. He's just a busy guy. Pops in sometimes. Cathal. Alright, Kakarot and Levi. Alright, this actually isn't going as slow as I expected. It's still going kind of slow, but we're getting there. We're getting there. George is getting some combat training in. Which is pretty nice, We're all getting fed too, which is pretty nice. Once we are done, we can get the hell out of here, because the Skin Bandits will stop spawning once we're out of the area. They only keep spawning because we're in the area. That dude dead? Yeah, that's dead. Good. Planito. You out. Seiji. Go in next. Kanari. No, Kakarot, you stay in. Now Volman. Volman, you can get out. Smokey. And... Oren, Kristen. Oh, man. Frankie tested it, frequently mentions it. What are we talking about? Again, missing things. Something about a billhook, spears. The spears really helps that poking spear brings to the table. That the poking the spear it really helps the poking the spear brings to the table. Absolutely unplayable OP melee early. Please nerf. Stin. You. Levi. Smokey. Alright, we are almost healed up now. Good thing is that most of our guys have woken up so they can go and heal them, like actually outfit themselves, I mean. Downside is it looks like most of our Templar allies have been fed to the fed to the peelers. But it's alright. It's okay. It's all good. Remember, chat, when Hero once tried to make us refer to him as only Poseidon from now on? I remember. I never did that. I didn't do that. I didn't do that, Pork. It's not me. You're thinking of the wrong guy. It's not me. It's that dickhead that works for Blizzard. Or worked for Blizzard for 20 years, but it wasn't me. I never worked for Blizzard. I worked for fucking Walmart. I worked for Walmart, bro. And then for a private investigations company, which is way more cool. But at the time, that this Blizzard nonsense would have happened, it would have been Walmart. Plus, I couldn't have worked for Blizzard for 20 years because I'm 28. So unless I got in there when I was 8, I mentioned earlier, people heal faster when you completely zoom in on the floor, but you missed it. I remember Frankie saying that, yeah. I remember Frankie talking about that once. I don't remember what the reasoning behind it was. I think he said it was a processing thing is what it was, I think? Question mark? I have no idea. Seems like he's being overly defensive because he's hiding something. Well, you see, this is the thing. This is the thing. Not overly defensive, right? Because overly defensive... I feel like you can be defensive when something is just incorrect. I didn't work for Blizzard for 20 years, guys. I'm 28. I couldn't have worked for Blizzard for 20 years. Oh man, ridiculous. You guys are the worst. The best and the worst. The best and the worst simultaneously, all at once. It's wild. Elmer, do you got a health kit on you? No, you do, though. Heal up Georgie. All right, boys, we're running low on food. Big fucking shock on that, actually, though. All right, we can head out of here now. We're going to head... Where is the Ashlands? That's not the Ashlands. That's the Ashlands. Okay. Head out the back way and then go this way. Yeah, that'll do. Everybody move. All right, we're back on track, guys. We're back on track to the finale. Ah, shit, we gotta go the other way. We gotta go around. I knew it. I'm a fool. I'm a big friggin' fool. All right, we are out of Skin Bandit territory. We are officially out of Skin Bandit territory now. We are in the Ashlands right now. Boomski. All right, cool. Now comes the tough part. We got to dodge poison gas. Hi, Hero. How you been today? Coming evening or already evening? It's already evening. Evening for me. It's 9:40. It's 9:50 at night. With that being said, I am currently about to finish up this series. Whether we do so successfully or die, who knows? We're gonna find out. I think those Inquisitors will leave the Ashlands with a lot of existential issues. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a devastating time for them. Devastating time for them. Does Georgie take acid damage? No, I don't believe so. I don't believe so. All right, so we're going to have Catlan and his generals will take out the Ashland domes, and then we will move up to Catlan himself. I hope you win, Hero. Me too, but who knows? Who knows? Things could get rather violent rather quickly. I have to be more strategic with my positioning on certain things. I'm going to have to kite Catlan out when I do this. I'm not going to, like, rush in and just have my guys attack. I'm gonna have to be very strategic about how I do this. If I just rush in and let my guys go hog wild, they're gonna end up getting put into corners and completely fucked up. Can cleanser units be elders? I think so. Yeah, I think they are elders by default. I have to double check that. They age. I think they have age. I have to check. I don't know. I have to double check. You can set them to be elders in the FCS, but in terms of aging, I don't know. I don't know. Do we still have reinforcements for the main assault on Catlan's base? We have 1 reinforcement. We have 1. Yeah, I had to use 2 of them with the skin bandits to give us a bit of a break so we could heal up. I'm totally not asking someone drops 200, specifically 2 Elder Cleanser units. That would be real fucked up. That'd be real fucked up. That'd be real fucked up. Keep going. Ashland Dome 1, right over here. Okay. We're going to move towards Ashland Dome 1, get the first battle out of the way. Where do we want to position ourselves? Over here, over there. I think over here is probably the best bet, right around here. Very good, very good. So we're going to position ourselves right here by the door. Have Georgie move out of the way. He does not have that much food left. We are running low on supplies already, which is crazy because we had so many. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get our guys set up and in position. Get our line up. Right there. Cut you guys in half, actually. If you guys come over here. All right, we've got our line up now. Everybody's kind of fanned out a little bit so we won't get surrounded. Very good. All right, and we're going to have Riel rush in, pull aggro, and then get him out. There we go. Come on out, boys. Come on out, boys. Everybody hold the line. Everybody hold the line. All of our weapons are deigned to take down skeletons better, so we got to make sure they don't go into the encampment, though. So if we start getting people moving forward too much, we got to make sure we pull them back. So like you guys pull back, pull back. There we go. Very good. As long as we do this carefully and strategically, we should be fine. How did the Templars learn about Catlan's existence? I thought humans don't come out here. Well, we went and attacked the Black Desert City, and presumably there may have been some information there. Also, we did have access to Narco's trap and all that stuff. Maybe some information there. I'm sure we could find a justification for it. You know, Okrin told us. We know that Okrin in this playthrough is a genuine figure. He's appeared several times to assist us in our hours of we have fucked up. Ow, fuck. Take these behemoths down, these beasts. Yeah, some of us got a little more wounded than others in that. Rena, your job, go execute. Take their rusty armor. We're going to have to for at least some of us. Santos and them, we're going to have to take some of their armor. Who was that? Chauncey? Good old Chauncey. Good old Chauncey. I'll be taking that Chauncey. Where we engage in the executions. This man's down. Alright, engage in executions. Very good, very good. Alright, everybody pile back up over here real fast. Do some heal ups. We gotta get Santos some gear. I think somebody here had pants, question mark? Maybe, maybe not. No. No, I don't see it. Okay. Well, that's fine. We'll take some not those ones. That'll do. Just rag skirt. Yeah, that'll do. Alright. Most of them are still alive. How are you guys doing? Actually not bad. We didn't really take much of a beating there. Very good. Georgie did. Where is Georgie? Over here, unconscious, bad shape. Here's our food. Go heal him. Georgie, get over here. Get over here. Thankfully, he heals actually relatively quick. Purge the skeletons, make the ground slick with their oil. Indeed, indeed. All right, there's a couple more in here, and the leader still hasn't come out. I don't remember which one's here. Is it head of agriculture? He's still up here. Gotta draw him out. All right, next round. This round, take that backpack off. Very good. Hag of agriculture, we'll take him down. Nice. Like I said, the good news is all of our weapons are designed to take on skeletons, so we have that going for us. Take that, take that. Just enough to kill him. Very good. And we'll take that Mato because we're going to use that. Okay, all right. First one down. Excuse me. My last playthrough, I had to build a tower in the Ashlands and grow purple banana trees indoors to replenish supplies. That sounds not awesome, to be honest with you. That sounds not great. All right, we're moving now. Oh boy, we're cooking now. We know where Ashland Dome 3 is. We gotta find Ashland Dome 2. I always lose track of where at least one of them is. Watch our chest. Alright, I heard ahead of agriculture spread GMO seeds back in the day. Most people dismissed this for Oaknight propaganda. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. They were putting chemicals in the water. Putting chemicals. Using buzzwords like chemicals. Hero, you're the lore guy. How could you not know where everything is? I am the lore guy. That doesn't mean that I know what every aspect of everything about Kenshi. There are some things that I don't remember, or that I forget. I'm not impervious to such things. It's like mechanical stuff too. I tend to forget about mechanical stuff because like it's not the like prime focus of what I do. Or, you know, buildings and stuff that I don't look at all the time. Is that it? I think that might be it. Or is that 3? Ashland Dome 2. 3's over there. Yeah, so 2's right there. Okay. 2's right over there. He does know everything. He just pretends he doesn't to stay humble and pretend he didn't make Kenshi. Oh, man. There we go. That's the one. That's the one. Effect. We may have to go about this one stupider because there's 2 cleanser units right there. How many are in here? What's the situation? These guys actually have armor. Let's hold, but let's get in right there. Get in right here. There we go. Okay. Draw them into a narrow passage. Narrow passage. Screamer bots. There we go. There we go. Alright, Santos. You can get in here and get some armor. Stunning. Love that. You guys have the new armor, or is it all the old one? You, there we go. Yes, love that. We'll take that. Love that. Santos will take what we can get. Where's the big man at? Maybe around here somewhere. Has he popped in yet? Rhinobot, there he is. Rhinobot's gonna be a bit tough, but I think we'll be alright. Okay, when did you discover your interest for lore in video games? Oh, I've been in love with video game, not just video game lore though, it's lore in general. I love lore. Lord of the Rings lore, you know, Star Wars lore, even TV shows and shit, like Supernatural, I'm not afraid to admit it, Vampire Diaries, like I think the lore for like the originals of Vampire Diaries stuff are really good. I've always been into lore. Harry Potter, fucking all of it. You know what it is? The thing that fascinates me the most about lore is the things that we see oftentimes in games and media and books and stuff like that, it's really interesting, right? But the lore is infinitely more interesting more often than not because you're not bound by what bound by the limitations of visual effects or anything like that. So they can go really off the wall, really crazy with the shit that you see. And I always like imagining some of those larger scale events, right? Like I remember the first time I played like Dragon Age Origins, right? I was a kid. I was playing Dragon Age Origins, and the first time I stepped into the Fade, you look up and you see the Black City up in the sky. And it's just floating up there. And it's supposedly this golden city that was corrupted by the Tevinter Imperium, and it's the seat of God. It was the seat of the Maker, right? And there's entries in the Codex in Dragon Age Origins that talks about how no matter where you are in the Fade, you can always see the Black City. But even if you get close to it, you're never quite close enough to go there. And it was this big mysterious like entity. What does it look like? What's in there? I want to know more. And there wasn't more. But I wanted to know more. And it instills this like itch of like it's the desire to know more about the unknown, right? The desire to hear more about how the introduction for the world and stuff like that. And it's such a fascinating thing, and that translates to everything. Why is the world in this in this media, in this genre, in this series or whatever it is? Why is it the way that it is? How did things happen? Where did they all come from? Who are these characters? How are they connected? How do they relate to things? What is the intro source for this? Like all of that stuff. Lore is just so damn interesting because it's such incredible, magical, and amazing events that we may never get to see on screen or in live action or in a game or in an animation or anything along those lines, but we can imagine it, and the scale and the intensity and the sheer epicness of it is insane. Elder Scrolls lore, right? Like anything to do with the Merethic era is absolutely fucking insane. It's just really cool stuff. Lore is just something that I've always been interested in since before I was even really into video games. I like history. I like real world history. I like fantasy history. I like worlds being created. I like the stories that are made in those worlds. I just like stories. It's really, really what it is. More than lore, I like stories. So. I didn't know you could see the city from the Fade. Stupid camera prevents you from seeing shit properly in that bastard game. Yeah, yeah, you can always see it. No matter where you are in the Fade, you can always see the Black City. Or at least you could in Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2. When you got the Inquisition, that got a little muddled, but, you know, what are you going to do? What's up, dude? I'm reading Brave New World, and all the generic engineering remind me a lot of your theories on the Shek being an assertion of the holy cult to have the reason to attack them. Indeed, indeed. Elder Scrolls lore is interesting. Yes, it is. Pretty much anything written by Michael Kirkbride was always fascinating, too, because that man was not afraid to dive into the real what-the-fuckery. The camera default for Dragon Age Origins and DO2 was terrible. To be honest, I think the camera worked a lot better in Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2 for console more than PC. I think it worked better on console. I think it looked way better on console. In terms of the camera, like the functionality of the camera. All right, we've got Rhinobot's attention. He's coming down now. He's got the Beto topper. He's walking down. My man's moving slow as hell. And he's second now. There we go. All right, Santos is going at it with Rhinobot. My man's giving it all he's got. All he's got against the Rhinobot. He's getting his absolute fucking ass handed to him. Favorite lore? That's tough. That's tough. Obviously, I have a deep love for Kenshi lore. I think that Kenshi is immersive storytelling and world building done right. I think it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up. I really like Kenshi, obviously. I'm also a huge fan of, like, Harry Potter lore I find really interesting. Star Wars lore I find incredibly interesting. I don't it's hard to say if I have a favorite because it kind of changes. I really enjoy Elden Ring lore and all that stuff. Don't really enjoy the Dark Souls series lore, to be honest with you. Not my cup of tea there. I've tried to get into it. I just, much like the games, they're just not really my vibe. But Hero secretly hates Kenshi lore. Yeah, wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be funny? I've made it my literal career. It's my literal job. And I've actually been a deep-seated hater the whole time. All right, how are we doing in terms of health? Not terrible, to be honest with you. Not terrible. We're not doing bad. Santos is a little worse for wear, but what are you going to do? Okay, we got one more dome left, and then we're headed to the big man himself. We're getting real close, guys. We're getting real close. Make sure we dodge the patrols. All right. Head to the Ashland Dome. It's over this way. Very good. Dodge the clouds. Very good. All streamers are fake anyway. I think that's on a relative scale that's fair, but I don't think that's necessarily the case. I think there are genuine streamers out there, and I try to be as genuine as I can be. Like I try to be as real and as genuine as I can be. I really don't try to like put on a persona or anything like that. But I think there are genuine streamers out there, but I think that oftentimes it's more incentivized to create like a fake idealized version of yourself for the sake of like pandering to the demographic of your audience or convincing people that you're better than you are. Which I think is honestly a time sink that I just don't have. Be a waste of my fucking time. What's the point, right? Like, it's a giant pain in the ass. We're being attacked by this man. Kick his ass. Oh, fuck. Get in there, boys. Pummel them down before they can shoot us. They unleashed a volley on us. That was terrible. Very good. If I'd stream, I'd have to be fake because I'd be myself. People would rather watch paint dry. It's showbiz, folks. I mean, yeah, there's a degree of, like, bombastity that you have to bring to the table and excitement. Like, fun fact, guys, when I play games by myself, when I'm not streaming, I don't make a fucking sound. I'm not like a loud, jumpy, talkative, guy when I play streams. I don't jump for joy when something crazy happens. I'll just be like, God damn, at most. But, like, I'm genuinely silent when I play games. I'm really not a loud gamer or anything like that. Like I'm just not. But I do on stream because like part of it is that I have to be entertaining. People are watching me, right? You guys don't want to see me sit here and go like just like this for like 3 hours. That's fucking boring. That's boring. I hate when I see other streamers do that. That's boring as hell. You gotta be entertaining, right? It's entertainment first. But I don't think that's fake. I think that's just acknowledging that, like, hey, I have an audience that is watching the content, you know? Do you prefer the idea of proto-sheks for Kenshi 2 or reuse sheks from Kenshi 1? I prefer the idea of proto-sheks just because, or like a combination, like maybe a variety of like some proto-shek, some existing shek. But I think we're probably going to get all existing shek, more than likely. I've talked about it before, but like the reality is that shek are kind of intrinsic to Kenshi's brand. I doubt they're going to like do away with them. I think it would be non-beneficial to do away with them. It'd be like changing the way a core component of the game. It's like changing the mascot of the game. It's not necessarily a smart move, you know? Chat on screen disappeared. No, it's there. It's there. Kyrie. Oh, Kyrie's unconscious. That's fine. All right, so we'll take out this last one, and then we'll be good to go. I think we get horned and hornless Shek that are just evolving. Yeah, I'd prefer like a mix. I'd prefer a mix. I think a mix would be cool. Where you can see them like mid-evolution. I think that'd be fair. I think that'd be fun. But, I don't know. It's hard to say. Hard to say. I think it's more likely we're just going to get Shek. I think that's going to be retconned. But, we'll see. We shall see. Execute these fools. After this, we're on to the final battle, boys. That's it, the final battle. Was Krull taken out by the Traders Guild? I don't think so, personally. Pato and I discussed the possibility of it on the pod a couple weeks or a couple months back. I don't personally think so. Yeah, I don't personally think so. I think all that predated it. So, I'd be like if Lucasfilm made Wookiees look like naked mole rats. Yeah, like you just, they've become intrinsic to the identity of Star Wars. They have to look like Wookiees now. I don't know what to tell you. They look like Wookiees. They have to be Wookiees. Wookiees are too essential to Kenshi, to Star Wars identity. In the same sense, so is the Shek. All right, General Zhang's coming down. General Zhang is coming down. Put him down. It's Ramen here as well. Fun fact, we've actually fought General Zhang like 4 times. Because I used him as a base for the Skeleton General for the Narcos Legion dono spawn. Back when that was there. And he's also the base for the General of the Second Empire Army. Nice. There, good to go. He's dead. We love it. Okay. Santos, what qualities are equipment? High grade? That's not bad at all. Do we have anybody else that doesn't have armor? Anybody else that's in mass shape in that regard? Deshaun doesn't have armor. Gotta make do with what we got. Gotta make do with what we got. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Alright, so now we need to heal up. We gotta do a bit of healing. Bit of healing. We got our beds, right? Yeah, it's not gonna let me place them, is it? Camp bed. Oh, no, it will. Hell yeah. Cool. Do a bit of healing, and then we're off to the final battle. Can we not get in there? Oh, annoying. Nice. All right, so we can place him in here. So camp bed. Or right there. Good to go. Okay. Put that there. You're not banned from the Discord. You're not in the Discord at the moment because your membership right now. You're not banned. You're not on a blacklist, Pork. That's the words you say are important. You're not banned from the Discord. You're just not in the Discord anymore. What do you think of the state of cybernetics in Kenshi 2 will be? Will they be more advanced? Will they be how much more advanced will they become? Will they be present? Present, yes. Again, I think they're an essential part of I think they're an essential part of like Kenshi's whole system, right? More advanced, probably slightly. I mean, most of the tech, as we understand it, is going to be slightly elevated. So, I have no doubt that they will be, more advanced. But we don't know to what degree. Pork should be banned, to be honest. Pork is banned in his head. Exactly. Pork's been schizo posting again. Pork is not actually banned. He's just been schizo posting. That's what it is. He does that a lot. Unfortunately, he's really not well. That's why he thinks that I worked for Blizzard. He's truly unwell. Yeah, he's very disturbed, as Uncle Vernon would say. He's been schizo posting. He thinks that I worked for Blizzard and that I called myself Poseidon. It's crazy stuff. He's having a psychotic break. doing? Actually not terrible. Although we can't spend too much time here because we are running real low on food. And by real low, I mean we're out of food. Couple more minutes and then we're off. Okay. Justice. Dude, Pork, I want you to know that in that fucking scene, when Vernon does that, I quite literally, like, I about pissed myself in the theaters when that movie came out. My brother-in-law and I were in the theater watching the movie when it came out, and Uncle Vernon's face in that scene, Justice, about fucking died. The funniest shit I've ever seen. Absolutely incredible. Stunning. Stunning. Okay, where's Georgie at? He's out here. Okay, heal that man up. Everybody back inside. Everybody back inside. Ah, shit. You may have to leave Georgie. I don't think these spiders are going to leave us alone. Turn around. Ah, shit. Some of us got bugged. Hold on. Hold on. Some of us got glitched. There we go. Okay. Oh, good. They left. Get up there and heal that man. Ah, shit. Get back inside. Holy crap. That was close. We may have to leave Georgie. We all burned down here, Georgie. Yeah, I mean, listen. At the point that we're at, it's kind of like we're losing men slowly. I feel like because we're on the Dragon Age run right now, right? We're making a lot of Dragon Age reference. Because we're on the final charge, I feel like it's like one of those situations where we're going like, yeah, people may die. Give yourself 50 ration packs. Ah, goated behavior. Much appreciated, you absolute beast. I sincerely appreciate you. What a goat. Rejoice for Okran watches over his children. Ah. Absolutely fucking goated. Ration pack. Ration pack. Hell yeah. 50 ration packs. Absolutely goated behavior. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. I'm going to pick up Georgie, bring him inside. Okay, so now we have an extra second to heal then. It's good. It's good. It's good. Georgie's spazzing. Georgie's having an absolute meltdown right now. It's happening. It's fine, though. It's fine. Saram, go ahead and put him in that bed. Nope, he's right back out. He's right back out. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Don't you worry, George. I'll go get the water. Petrol, huh? Petrol, huh? That's a funny way to spell water. Oh, God, he just drinks straight gasoline, baby. Straight gasoline. Straight petrol. Straight petrochemicals, baby. We're just gonna feed him the straight gas. Nothing but petroleum. All of that stuff. All the kinds of petrol, petroleum, petra. I've lost the plot. Okay. Hold on. George bugged out for a second. I'm gonna teleport him too. There we go. Georgie. Oh, he's napping. That's why. I have to unnap the man. Pick him up. Stunning. Put him down. There we go. There we go. Can he get out? He can't get out. We're gonna have to pick him up again. That's fine. Vaseline fixes everything but hunger. That's true. That's true. I've been told this. You're not incorrect. You're not incorrect. All right, we are headed that way. That's the direction we gotta go. Which means we've got to go this way. All right, I'm gonna teleport everybody outside because the fucking the door is bugged. There we go. All right, We're off. We're off to the final battle, boys. This is how it happens. You miss Hero getting his crew shaved over and over again. That's true. That's true. Are the blue hivers impacted by the iron runoff from obedience? Possibly. There's like 3 different theories for what might be the cause of that. I've come up with like 3 or 4 different theories on the cause of it. That is amongst them. Another Ashland Dome. All right, never mind. We're not off to the final battle. We got one more to do. We got one more. Forgot about this one. Hat 12, right? Yeah. Yeah, the police. Whoop whoop. Sound of the police. Alrighty. We got one more. I forgot that we had one more, but we have one more. Alright, so the plan is that we're going to go in, we're going to draw Catlan's aggro, and then once we do that, and he's running out after us, I'm going to have a whole line set up outside. Damage versus Robits. Oh shit, son. Hell yeah. Do we have anybody that's got a weapon that's maybe not efficient? That. Yes, you. Get over here. Switch these out. Yes. Stunning. Shay, get over here. Finish that man off. Yes. This is exactly what we need. Yes! Anyone got really shiny weapons? This is what we need. They're not shiny, they're just not as efficient as what we're going for. I need weapons that damage robots, and these will work quite nicely. Most good. Sword combo that Riel pulled. It was good. It's good. Yeah, it was good. My man's over here swinging his sword around, if you know what I'm a-saying. That there, good. Anybody else? Any weapons that don't damage robots or that are less than ideal, which I think we're good now. Yeah, we're good now. Okay, cool. Cool. Come on. We got a few more. Probably should have executed these guys. Where's Head of Agriculture? Hat 12 at? Didn't actually even bother looking. I got distracted by the weapons and then forgot that we hadn't fought Hat 12. Or if we did, I don't know where he is. He's the one with the mate's helm. Is he still up here? Oh. Nope, that's not him. The fuck? Where is he? At 12? Is that you? No? Hochiro? Hochiro. No? I'm assuming he's dead then. Also, I just realized if all the scribes are dead, who's going to write about Riel? He'll just be forgotten. His impact will never be forgotten. After all that he's done, no, his impact will never be forgotten. Alright, well, Hat 12's in here somewhere, so we're just gonna go through and start executing these guys. I don't know where the fuck he is. He's in here somewhere. Oh, is that him? No. What the hell's with that sword? No. Yeah, I have no fucking clue. I have not the faintest. Alright, well, that's fine. All my old scrolls covered in mysterious materials and Gurgler comics. Sir, comics, Gurgler comics. What if his impact is attributed to somebody else? I mean, that's history. That's what happens. History often gets attributed to the incorrect people. Happens all the time. Look at Edison. Edison's a dick. He didn't invent shit. He stole everything through patents and whatnot. Well, not everything, but he stole a lot of shit through patents and stuff. Edison's a dick, and yet Edison gets credit for things. Happens. I read them ironically. Ironically, he says. I read them ironically. You can use the info panel in the dev menu to check the status of all unique characters. Yeah. I'm not worried about him dying. I'm more... Because, like, we'll get him, right? Like, we'll get him. We'll execute him and all that stuff. I'm not worried about that as much as I wanted to take his Meito. I don't really need his Meito, but, like, I wanted to take it, you know? I wanted it. Police Captain, Tamari... No, just, not here as far as we can tell. Oh, shit, what's this? All men inside, Inside, hold the line. The skeleton incursion. I was thinking of themes for my next run. Thinking of a big game hunter run, just a bunch of creature mods that hopefully add elder and mega variants. I wish there was trophies to display heads on walls. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Hello, I've missed some, if not most, of the Conquest portion of this stream. Things have changed. Yeah, this is the finale. This is it. Excuse me, this is it. The finale. We're currently on our way to fight Catlon. Heal up Georgie again. Poor Georgie, man. They just keep beating him up. They just keep hitting him. They wouldn't stop. Let's bring him inside. Okay. Everybody form up. Everybody heal up. All that good stuff. How are we doing in terms of health? Not terrible. Couple bandage wounds, couple wounds here and there, but not terrible at all. Can I give George a treat? Oh, thank you for giving George a treat. Much appreciated. I'm sure that he's a happy boy. It sucks the animals don't have a way to block, so they just get hit mid-combat constantly. Yeah, it definitely sucks. The trade-off for it, though, is that they don't stagger, and that their damage just counts as harpoons, so oftentimes early armor and stuff doesn't even remotely protect against it. Against the animals. Okay, I'm gonna check and see if... Well, no, it's fine. I'm not worried about it. I'm sure we got him. We'll go up to the top level and see if he's up there. But if not, I'm sure that we got him. Yeah, I'm sure he's dead. We're there. I feel confident that he's somewhere in this pile of skeleton bodies. Ew. Alright. Ever find Hat 12? I have not found Hat 12 yet. We're in here looking for his body, but I don't think so. But I'm almost positive he's dead. You know, again, there's a whole mess of bodies over here. We'll continue executing a few of them, but most of them are kaput. So I'm willing to bet that he's dead. Rust 12. Now, indeed, exactly. Excuse me. Okay, now we're headed to the final battle. Now's the final battle. We're headed up. There it is, guys. The final frontier. All right, we're gonna teleport out because we have George in there. We gotta teleport out because otherwise he won't be able to get out. Alrighty. Herbert, get over here. All right, are we ready? This is happening. As the sun rises, because we're going to get up there right around the time the sun rises. We got to go up over this way. Can't remember which way we got to go. I think we may have to go around. Hold on. We may have to go around. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got attacked by something. Skeletons. We got attacked by skeletons. And some of our guys just stopped, question mark? Not you, Georgie. Yeah, some of our guys got downed. Okay. Oil will be spilled today, indeed. Strike them down. We're going to go up there. We're going to be a little worse for wear in some regards. Some of us will have taken damage, but I expect nothing less, given the circumstances. I expect nothing less. We'd go into the final confrontation a little beat up. It's fine. It's fine. These things have been known to happen. Go help our boys out. Heal our boys up. Good to go. Seda, I'm sure we can get a repair kit to fix that skeleton leg. Sure someone's got one, probably. That downward hammer slash is fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy. Have you prepped the Cannibal Samurai list yet? I have not. I'll be doing that probably this evening. Either this evening or the day after. I have a special plan for the stream that takes place between the end of this one and the next one. Alright, Planito, start executing. I don't need these guys getting back up. I don't need them getting back up, no thank you. Special? Yeah, I have a special plan. I'm doing a new video type, right? I have a new long-form video type planned, but it's going to require me to use a stream, so I'm going to be doing that on this stream after. So I've got an idea. I've got a special plan. I got a special plan. Special plan, guys. I got a special plan. Kristen died. All right, well, that's unfortunate, but these things have been known to happen. Kyrie's in bad shape, too. It's all right. Take her with us. Yep, Kristen died. How unfortunate. One more loss on the trek to Catlon. But these things have been known to happen, you know? Is it surprising? No. No, it is not. Need to get up here. God damn. Planito, get over here. Dude, stop. Stop executing. Get over here. One more loss. Heroes playing with Chris Hunt confirmed. God, that'd be cool, but no. Kenshi co-op with Chris? No, that'd be cool, but no. Nope, not today. Well, we really went out of the way here. All right, head up this way. Up straight over here. Very good. Discovered the ominous place. A couple minutes ago. Okay. And it's nighttime again. Fucking fantastic. I was hoping to do this during the day, but that's fine. We do this right, we still might be able to get it done during the day. We'll take the morning to do setup and whatnot. Okay. All right, final battle's coming in. All right, we're gonna arrange ourselves in such a way over here. I think that over here is where the confrontation is going to take place, because Catlon's in here, Storm Thralls are in here. Okay, here we go. Okay. Whew. Let's get our guys arranged and set up. We're going to get Georgie over here out of the way. Yeah. We're going to set up a proper line, proper formation. We're going to pull Catlon out into the fray. A lot of chest damage is happening here. A lot of chest damage. It's fine. All right. You three pop over here. So we're going to separate you guys out. There, 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 and there. So these are our heads of state. They're right there. Good. Good. All right. For each of them, we're going to assign 2 that are going to come up in front of them. Very good. Jaden there. Romello there. Duncan here. Kale, Maze also come up here. Into the 3s. This over here. Okran, bless our troops. Holy Nation shall prevail. We got this, baby. We got this. We got this. We got it. We got it in the bag. We've got 3 reserves right now. All right, we've got 3 reserves right now. So we're good to go. Can do this. We're just getting our guys orientated. Is that one of the storm thralls? It is. Oh shit. Has this fight started before we wanted it to? No. Okay. Whew. Whew. Over here. Hands up there. Good. All right. Bert, Planito, Seiji, Oren, Kanan, Bland, Deshaun, Anderby. We're just making a full line, basically, that we're going to draw them into with our main force in the back. The idea is that as they get through, they'll get weakened by our smaller guys, because they're going to break through, right? But as they get through, they'll get weakened by our smaller guys with our generals in back to really do some damage. Once they're weakened. Okay. Nixon over here. Kakarot up here. Enderby right here. Okay. All right. We've got the full line covered. This is it. This is it. The final moment of truth. Kyrie is flying. That looked like it hurt. That looked like it hurt real bad. Okay. Do you not heal your guy? Do your guys not heal? They do. They do. We ran through some fucking poison gas a couple of times on the way up here, so that caused a little bit of damage, but that's fine. I think we'll be all right. Couple of these Second Empire exiles have started to wander out. A little nervous about that. That's fine. All right, Riel, head on in. We'll give a small speech beforehand. Men, we stand the precipice of history. Today we march on the skeletons of the Second Empire. All right. See how they go. We'll do this in phases. We will undo the wrongs of the past. We will slay these abominations in the name of Okran. We are the Templars. Strike them down with holy light. End this millennia-old conflict for all. There we go. The flames burn bright in our hearts for Okran and the Phoenix. I don't know if I'd say that, but it's fine. Let's give these old machines a proper burial. No hymns, just steel. Hold the line, brothers. The light guides us. But it is our blades that will do the work. Onward to victory, indeed. Oh, we got a world event, too. It's good. The Templars of Light dragged their holy war to the very doorstep of Catlan's exile, where Knight Commander Riel bellowed about ending a millennia-old conflict. Only for a grand crusade to boil down to a few Second Empire stragglers. We're ignoring that. That's not there. Okay, all right, it's happening. I'm gonna go grab Catlan. We're gonna go get his attention. I'm gonna save it too in the event that it crashes. That'd be really fucking annoying. This is it, boys. This is it. There he is. Catlon. Who draws it? I draw his ire. My judgment comes so soon. All right. Get over here. We want to give us just enough room to where we can get back out there. Wait for it. Wait for it. As if in response to the words of the Knight Commander, an avatar of Okran descends, bathed in holy light and a flaming sword in hand, to face the Mad King and purge the darkness that he represents. Absolutely goated behavior. Here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do one character. One character. One character. The Leviathan Slayer. And I'm going to switch his armor out real fast, too. Not going to give him this. This is too much of a busted weapon. But we'll switch his armor out real fast. And reattach his arms. Doesn't need those. Those are sacrilege, but let me just do a little bit of work on this real fast. Join limb, right arm, join limb, left arm, join limb. No amputations there. And give him some armor. Give him some armor. Item category armor. Templar. We'll give him Dragon Age 3. Dragon Age 3. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Boots. Bathed in holy fire. 3. And armor. And then weapon, we'll give him hold on. Weapon category, heavy weapon. Paladin's heavy, a Mato Paladin's heavy cross. There we go. Okay. That's our man. That's our man. All right. What UI do you use? I use dark vanilla. Dark vanilla. Very generous, by the way, Narcius. Goated behavior. Much appreciated. Absolutely goated. You're the man. You're the man. I gotta rename this man to Avatar of Okran, too. The Avatar of Okran. There we go. There we go. Tall, a little taller, a little bigger. There we go. The man himself, the Avatar of Okran. Look at him. He's beautiful. Beautiful. If your characters didn't believe in Okran, they surely do now. Dropping mana out of the sky, sending the his one true son to save his wayward flock of swamp turtles. His name is Jeff. Alrighty. Come on, Riel. Get through the horde. Get through the horde. Oh, fuck. Okay, so, guys, I have double spawns on, okay? Double spawn on, which means there's not 120 Storm Thralls. There's 250. There's 250. Okay. Hold the line. Avatar of Okran in the front. Riel in the back. Hold the line, boys! All right. Oh, man, they just blitzed right through us. Hold the line. He's swinging. Albert's down. Deshaun's down. Bland's down. We've got some losses. We're taking down the Storm Thralls good, though. Catlon is doing some fucking damage. Yeah, Catlon's doing some real damage. Oh, all right. Catlon's been knocked unconscious. That was surprisingly anticlimactic. I don't know. I'm a little. There's a bit of a letdown there. Bit of a letdown, guys. I'm a little anticlimactic there. It was a little anticlimactic. You know what? You know what? Unacceptable is what that is. That's unacceptable is what that is. Hold on. I need a bigger fight. I need a bigger fight. I need a bigger fight. Hold on. I need more. Where's the storm thralls? Where are they at? Venge thralls, legion thralls. I need more. I need more. This is unacceptable. It's a legion, wouldn't it be? Yeah, it'd be a legion. Legion thrall. More for the horde. All this for that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. A bit of a letdown. We're gonna get more for that. We're gonna get more for that. Ski legion forces. What does that look like? Okay, all right, we've got some more here. Very good. We need thralls too. Legion thrall units. Much better. All right. Let's go, boys. Charge! They're all humans for some reason. That's fine. Do it for the violence. You're getting overconfident. I see a game crash in your future. Pork, I have a new PC and it can handle quite a bit. I think we'll be okay. Get over there. Avatar of Okran just literally casually strolling through the battlefield. The cursed synth army. Keep fighting, boys. Keep fighting. And you know what? We've got some reserves, too. We're going to call in our reserves because we can. We have them, and I want to use them. I want to use them. Okay? We got 3 reserves. I'm calling in some reserves. And we're going to call in some more Second Empires because I can. And because I want this to be fun. God damn it. This is the last one I'm going to spawn in, though. I'm going to spawn in a couple more and let it run. And then it's up to you. If you guys want more chaos, it's up to you. But that was a bit of a letdown, and I'm not for it. Call in more. All right. These ones should actually be skeletons. Yeah, there we go. There we go. The violence. The violence. A little bit of choppage, but that's fine. A little bit of choppage, but that's fine. Yes, the violence, babies. The violence. Avatar of Okran's just having his day, man. He's just going. He's just cleaving. Cleaving them in twain. Can't stop him. Can't stop, won't stop. Riel's down. He really wants the siege to end in failure like his last one. No, not failure. I just want it to be grandiose. This is the end of the series, guys. That man is using a skeleton spider's leg as a fucking weapon. What is happening? Does anybody else see that? Behold the violence. Very good, very good. We're swinging. We're swinging, baby. Whether there be a mod where a particular army says, I'm here to talk about you and your car's extended warranty as they charge a group. It's good. It's good. Avatar of Okran's just killing these archers. Killing it. Love the visual of blood and oil mixing. It's true. It's true. Herbert giving it all he's got. Giving it all he's got. Crabtholomew giving it all he's got, too. That. All right, how's some of our other guys doing? A lot of us are in rough shape, but we're still fighting. Let's keep going. Just keep going. Pretty rough, but we're there. We're there. The Templars are... We're getting overwhelmed now. We're getting overwhelmed. A little bit of overwhelm that's happening right now, but that's fine. It's totally fine. Totally fine. Keep fighting. Cut them down. Cleave them in twain. I came here for a fucking shootout. Okay? Like a Western. Like a Western. Keep swinging, Riel. Keep swinging. Very good. Avatar of Okran, how he's doing. He's still doing, man. He's cleaving. Riku Mark II over here. The big man himself. Very good. Very good. It's utter chaos. Can't tell who's winning. There's bodies everywhere. Bodies everywhere. I think we're doing it. I think we're doing it, guys. I think that we're doing it, but I can't tell. So many corpses. Good. It's good. Look at these numbers. Oh, reinforcements have shown up. Another squad popped in the back. Hero became bored and inflicted his own near defeat. Again, guys, it had to be done. Right? This is the finale. I can't leave with that. I can't leave with that. It's not wild enough. I need blood for the blood god. Look at these corpses. It's crazy. Some of them are probably falling into the pit. Kyrie did. It's literally draining down the sidewall. Good. It's good. We're all good. Cleave them in twain. This is what we like to see. This is why we're here. The violence, guys. The violence. All right. He got so used to botched sieges because this one he caused this one to be botched for content. Sometimes, listen, not botched sieges. No, not botched sieges. I got so used to large scale conflict. Right. The whole point of this is that I wanted a large scale fight. I thought it was going to be larger. I wanted more. I expected more. I got more. And we did it. And we did it. Look at that shit. It's cleaning house now. Real good. Real good. Honestly, given the number of enemies I just had, like NPC, not just enemies, NPCs in general that I had on screen just now, the frame rate was not terrible. I expected worse. Hell yeah, dude. And the area that we're in, too. Like, this is not a low-load area. There's a lot of visual effects and stuff. The bot's spamming. It's not spamming. I told you. It posts on Twitch and it posts on YouTube. Hero, latest Penguin Z video. He is bald, so I made a joke about you being bald. The Kenshi 2 situation is wild. Now I shall let chat know because I don't have access to Discord. That's funny. That's funny. Is that what you sent me on Reddit? Is that what that was? I just got the notification for it. That's so fucking funny. Why is he bald? Oh, he's wearing a bald cap. Gotta be a pretty fucking tight bald cap because my man's got some fucking hair. That's so funny. That is really funny. Goated. Goated. Okay, guys. Yeah, I think we've done it. I think we've done it. We've managed to clear out the Second Empire. They gone, baby. They gone. They gone. Absolutely fucking cleaved them in twain. Nice. Nice. Seems pretty unanimous. Yeah. Good. It's good. We didn't have Evil here to send in, what is it? Send in fucking 1,500 Shek after us. Now, what about Burn and the Skeleton City? I mean, we already took out the Black Desert City. We already did that. Did that yesterday. We did that yesterday. You've gotten all. Have you gotten all the skeletons though? I mean, we've gotten all the ones that we needed for this playthrough. Listen, okay, I'm a level with you, Dragon. Okay, I've enjoyed this series immensely. I'm ready to move on. Damn it, I'm ready to move on. We did the things. We killed the UC. We killed the Shack. We took out the Black Desert City. We killed Catlan. We're ready. It's time. It's time. It's time. Hell yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's pretty much. I think we did it. It's over. We have done it. It's over. By God, it's over. We escaped. Riel managed to finish it off. The one in the Forbidden Isle, kind of major one. Are you talking about the one that's in the Spider Factory? I mean, he's not really doing much. He's not doing much. He's not doing much. We are the champions. We have done it, everybody. We took out Catlan. We eliminated his disgusting... I can't imagine trying to pathfind the Spider Factory with this many characters. I would probably just let him run. I'm going to be honest with you. Probably just let him run. So, we've done it. It's happened. Yeah, we took out Catlan. We took out all of them. With Catlan's death, the Templars have achieved their... major part of their goal. Jesus Christ! Look at the sheer number of bodies up here. Absolutely crazy. Look at these. Look at the sheer number of bodies here. Is just asinine. Look at this. Look at this. That is a pool of corpses. That's crazy. That is crazy. Are we dabbling in the forbidden finger paint next episode? So not next episode. I have a special plan for tomorrow. I have a different plan for tomorrow. It's a combination of both a special video that I'm doing as well as like I'm using it to get footage for a new thing. Did any paladins die on the journey here? Yes. In the actual fight, not as far as I know. Not as far as I know. I think we managed to get out of this one unscathed without anyone dying. Yeah. So not tomorrow, Wednesday, though, we will be starting the Cannibal Samurai run. Very stoked about that one. The plan for that one is simple. We're going to start out. We're going to be using the Cannibal, the mod that lets you play as cannibals, and also lets you take control of the cannibal tribes by defeating their leaders in battle. So, give up the cannibal tribes, beat the cannibal tribes leaders to take control over them. So we're going to try to unify the cannibal tribes, and then we're going to go from there. I feel like the skin bandits ended up being a deadlier fight. Yeah, they did. This was it was a shock. It was a shock. The skin bandits ended up being a bit hardier, a bit more difficult. Very shocked by that. Very shocked by that. But we're going to try to unify the cannibal tribes, and then we're going to move on the world below. And move on that. But the first goal is unifying the cannibal tribes under our banner. The cannibal tribes win, they still eat you. I mean, not if if they win, like they'll eat us. Yeah, that's the thing. You should do an arena between Catlan and Savant now. I need to know. Excuse me. That'd be a fun one. Skin bandits versus Catlan and his thralls. My hive playthrough, the skin bandits were the bigger threat too. The skin bandits are devastating, dude. Skin bandits are really fucking devastating. Avatar of Okran became a literal pin cushion. Look at that, man. Look at that, man. Pin cushioned. Absolute pin cushion. Dude's still walking. Couldn't stop him. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Savant would lose easy. No, Savant would definitely lose. The real question would be whether or not his thralls would be able to make up the difference. That'd be the big one. That'd be the big one. Ain't so hard now, are you? Yeah. So, Sleeper Bandit, Skin Bandits are the sleeper hardest faction, indeed. It's the thralls and the Skin Bandits alongside them. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's where we're at. We finished it off. Someone asked what would Riel's run look like. Well, he's taken out the UC. He's taken out um the Second Empire, the skeletons. He took out the shack. So I think that the truth is that he would run the Holy Nation. I think that he had hopes for general peace. There's still slight civil wars happening. Phoenix loyalists are still around. I think there was slight hope for peace, but I think some of that hope kind of went out the window when Maul decided to betray us and renege on the deal. So like I think that's kind of gone. I think he'd go back. He would rebuild Blister Hill. He'd end up taking over. He'd end up taking over the Sten Desert and putting that under full Holy Nation control, and then eventually moving into the Great Desert. I think from there he'd probably progress south and finish it out. I think they'd probably leave the swamp alone for a while. I think it might be a crusade towards the end of his life. No, I think in general he'd hold the line. I think most of his attention would be turned towards the cannibals and the Fogmen now. I think that would be where his major attention would be turned towards, the cannibals and the Fogmen. I think once the Fogmen were taken care of, I think he'd try to take care of the Fogmen. I think if he was able to take care of the Fogmen, he would end up sieging Mongrel shortly afterwards. And I'd like to imagine that he would siege Mongrel, and he would successfully siege Mongrel, but he would die in the siege. I think that's how it would go. I think he would siege Mongrel, and I think that he would die during the siege. Yeah. I think him and Ark would die in combat. I think it'd be a mutual death. Either that or they'd still lose, but I think Ark would kill him. But I think Ark would deal the finishing blow, but then Ark would succumb to his wounds shortly afterwards, and then the city of Mongrel would fall, and that would be the end of Riel's reign if I had to put a spin on it. I think that's how it would go. Yeah. What would happen after Riel's death? It would depend. I think Seda would step up and run things in the interim. I think Seda would step up and run things in the interim. I think the succession line of the Phoenix would disappear. I don't think it would be a reincarnation thing. I think it would be a system where the next chosen of Okran would be selected. And I think Seda would step up and probably take control of things in the interim period and rule alongside with Saram taking Seda's position as his right hand. Either that or Griffin. Either Seda or Griffin. Yeah, one of the two of them, and then the other would take the position of the right hand. But I think there'd be mass mourning amongst the whole nation, because the thing is Riel's, he's interested in protecting the people. I think he'd introduce a lot of infrastructure and whatnot. He'd introduce a lot of infrastructure and a lot of assistance and stuff like that for the peasants of the Holy Nation, the common folk. I think that he would be a beloved leader amongst most of the Holy Nation, and a little bit less strict, but still pretty rigid. God damn it. Rigid as a leader, less of a villain, though. But yeah, I think that Riel would ultimately take most of the map for the Holy Nation, and then I think that his reign would end during the siege of Mongrel, in which he and Ark would die in mutual combat. I think he would die initially, Ark would die shortly after. The siege would be a success, but I think that the siege would be a success, but ultimately Riel would perish. I think at the interim period, either Griffin or Seda would take over, and that would be that. And where the story ends now, is this the true end of the skeletons? I think that by and large, it's... I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no, because even though Catlan is gone... what did they just say in dialogue about that? The commander says this ends Catlan's reign's broken for good. I'll carry that flame even if my arms give out before the job is done. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I think that the skeletons of Catlan's run that maybe didn't die in the initial siege of the Ashlands would end up moving outward. I think that there would be some additional conflicts. I think it would be the end of the major conflicts with the skeletons, but I think that there would be at least one more good skirmish as the skeletons fled the Ashlands and attempted to strike back at the Empire, at the Holy Nation. But I think ultimately they would fail. I think there'd be a couple more skirmishes outside of the Ashlands with skeleton kind, but ultimately they'd fail. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I foresee Riel's reign coming to an end, though, is ending with the taking of Mongrel. Seda and Griffin rule in the meantime, and then eventually that happens. Some random crackhead shows up out of nowhere and ruins everything. That's how it happens. It do be that way. But yeah, that's what we got, guys. Combat's over. It's happened. So I'm going to save it because that's where we're at now. I'm going to have all of you guys rush back here. Back here. I think that without his surviving to pursue his interests, the door is open for traditionalist religious figures to usurp and raise a phoenix. I think they might try, and I think that it's open, but I kind of like the idea of that kind of being an open-ended thing. Like, maybe they will, maybe they won't. That's kind of a story for another day. I think that for at least during his reign and in the years immediately following his death, the Holy Nation would experience extreme prosperity. But I think that there is potential for a usurper to come back in and restore, Holy Nation traditionalism. So who knows? But that's all the time we have, guys. We finished it off. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you guys. This has been a blast of a series. I've had a ton of fun with it. I'm excited to move on to the next one, obviously, but I've had a ton of fun with the series. 3 seasons. Wild stuff. A lot of twists and turns I did not expect. Surprise video tomorrow. Actually, no, it's not a surprise. I'll tell you guys what it is. I'm going to attempt to turn Kenshi into a first-person... I'm going to attempt to turn Kenshi into a first-person Star Wars shooter. That's the plan. I'm going to try to turn Kenshi into a first-person Star Wars shooter tomorrow. So I'm going to be running around with blasters in the first person on Kenshi, shooting things with blasters. It's going to be a fun time. So that's the goal for tomorrow. We're going to make a fun video out of it. I'm going to make a long-form video out of it is the plan. Same thing that I did with the Kenshi co-op where I took the stream and I turned it into a video. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm experimenting with a new video format where based off the Kenshi co-op video that I did because it performed so well. Granted, it performed well because it was Kenshi co-op. But where I'm kind of doing, I want to do videos where I do big overhauls to the game and change it like on a fundamental level, how to make Kenshi more of an RPG. Excuse me, how to make Kenshi a first-person game, how to make Kenshi this. I turn Kenshi into, this kind of stuff. With lists and everything to help people, do it easily and make long-form content out of that kind of thing. So it's kind of like mod showcases, but it's more like collection showcases, full conversion showcases. And I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be a fun video type to do. So we'll see how it goes. But that's the plan for tomorrow. Is turning Kenshi into a first person. It's basically Kenshi's like an RPG version of Star Wars Battlefront, but with Kenshi. So how to make Kenshi into Kenshi. Exactly. You fucking nailed it. So that's the plan for tomorrow. And then Wednesday we'll be starting up with the Cannibal Samurai run, guys. I'm very stoked about that. It's gonna be a good time. But that's all the time we have for tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for everyone who came out. Thank you for everybody who donated. Thank you for you guys for continuing to support me here on the channel. Means the world to me. Allows me to do what I do and keep pumping out content for you guys. My voice is almost back 100%, and I'll be able to make even more long form content for you guys. I'm very fucking excited about it. He's just gaslighting us now. Guys, it's just vanilla Kenshi, and I'm just trying to convince you guys that it's like a whole heavily modded Kenshi to make Kenshi more Kenshi-like. That's really funny. So, yeah, no, I appreciate each and one of you guys. Seriously, I can't stress enough how much it means to me that you guys, continue to hang out and support me and watch the content and donate and just chat with me and, all of that stuff. It means a lot. Because that's why I'm able to do what I do. It's why I'm able to put so much time and effort, energy into my my videos and my content and all that stuff, and why I'm able to do this as my job. So it's entirely because of you guys. I owe you guys pretty much my job. So I appreciate it. Seriously, means a lot. With all that being said, guys, it's all the time I have. But as always, use your powers for good instead of evil. Make a difference in somebody's life, and I will see hopefully all of you and more tomorrow for my new overhaul that I'm going to give a shot. So see you then.